Hello there. Welcome to English 2 Honors. I am Gretchen Kulat. I'll be your son or daughter's English teacher this year. I thought I'd take a second to introduce myself and to give you a little overview of the course. So to begin, I've been at LT for about 17 years. I graduated from Purdue University for my undergrad, DePaul for my master's, and then recently became an IU adjunct instructor this summer, and I'm going to be teaching some of the dual credit courses this year, so I'm really excited about that. I've served on a number of committees over the year. I'm also a resident of Western Springs. We've been here for over 20 years, and I have 3 children of my own. A daughter who just graduated LT in the spring. Then I have a son who's a junior and a daughter who's a freshman. So I am in the thick of it with you, both teaching and supervising my own kids during this school year. The text that we read, because it's only a semester-long course, we read Margaret Atwood's Cat's Eye and then Leslie Merman Silko's Ceremony. We do read some other short essays and pieces and poems to supplement that, but those are the 2 main pieces that we'll be reading, and hopefully you'll see those on your students' desks or in their remote learning area. When they log on each day, they'll see the Canvas page that looks sort of like this. They'll have their Zoom link and any necessary links to documents or slides or things that they need, and a little agenda of what we will cover each day. I try also to start the day with some sort of icebreaker or sort of social time, just spending a few minutes while people are checking in to shoot me something in the chat or share, to really sort of establish a community, and hopefully helps us get to know one another, since they're just sort of little squares on the screen right now, but I'm trying to get to know a little something about each of your children. I also do a little something called Friday Feels. They may have shared this with you. Since I have your students on Friday, I include a funny story or video. Sometimes it's personal, sometimes it's something I've seen in the news, but just a sort of uplifting thought for them to leave before they head out to the weekend. What they'll do in here is read and write a lot for various audiences and purposes. We're really helping them to develop a vernacular appropriate for college discussion and writing. They will have homework, but I do try and give class time as much as possible for them to get started. They'll also read and or annotate when they're writing. This is an honors level course, so there is honors level rigor, which we have to adhere to. There are 2 categories of grading, formative and summative. The formative is technically not graded. It's the more daily stuff, sort of homework or little check-ins and things like that, but it is essential because it does lead to the summative work, which is graded and does count for the grade. So it's important that they do all of their work just so that they are prepared. And as I said, I always try and give at least some class time so they're not overwhelmed, because I know they have other jobs, clubs, activities, sports, and whatnot. It is an AP course, so we do want to develop their critical thinking skills and close reading skills and persuasive writing skills. Our goal is to prepare them for the AP language and composition exam that they will take as juniors. To check grades, you can check on Canvas. Just so you know my marking, a T would be turned in, maybe it's not graded yet, but that's a good sign. An M is a little bit of an alarm because that's something that's missing. And even if it is a formative piece, if we see a series of M's, there's a pattern that we want to sort of nip in the bud, so I'll reach out to them and you so that we don't have any issues. You can also be parent Canvas user. If you click in the upper right hand corner, you can kind of peek in to see what they're doing. One feature that I really like on Canvas is the calendar feature. Since all teachers are using it, it's nice because it's color coded by class and students can kind of see what's upcoming, especially if there's a number of tests, you know, in 1 week or a number of homework assignments. They can kind of prioritize and plan ahead. So that's basically all I have. If you have any need to reach out to me, please do so at gkulat@lths.net. I look forward to working with your students and hopefully getting to meet you at some point this year. Thanks and have a good day.